Welcome to a quick video on the incredible coffee region of Colombia. In this video, I travel into smaller villages of the country, highly renowned for their exceptional coffee, warm people, and jaw-dropping landscapes. While exploring this UNESCO region, the three towns I want to spotlight are Jardin, Filandia, and Salento, all of which are unique in their own right, with spectacular scenery around every corner and transformative experiences as well. So after about 2 weeks here in Medellin, I'm going to be heading to Jardin. Jardin is just about 3 hours south of here, more in the mountains, a lot smaller. Got some waterfalls, got some yoga, so it's going to be a nice decompression time. My bus leaves at 11 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to take the train and do it up. We finally arrived to Jardin. The road was very bumpy, very curvy. Actually it took us about 5 hours to get here. It's supposed to be 3, but beautiful, beautiful, colorful city again. Jeeps, of course. Wow. Yeah, I can see why they were calling this one of the most beautiful parts here in Colombia. Kind of tucked away. It's actually pretty warm here, but I thought it was going to be more cooler. Probably one of the most beautiful looking churches here in Colombia that I've been to, if not South America. Find my little hostel. I'm actually staying just a little bit outside of town, kind of more towards the waterfalls, but it's only about 15 maybe 20-minute walk. So here's my hostel, and then here's a little baby waterfall kind of right off the side of the road. I actually chose this one because they do have yoga in the morning. They have complimentary breakfast, which changes. I just gotta figure out how to get in. So I was able to get in, but I had to whistle really loud. I have my room. I have a rock sticking out of the floor for some reason. Second bed for somebody else. And who's this? A shower. Jardin is definitely one of Colombia's best preserved colonial towns. The town center looks much as it did a century ago, with brightly colored buildings and cafes to enjoy the afternoons. Coffee is around 50 cents a cup, and it's fun to sit and observe as the world goes by. Life moves relatively slow here, and no one is ever in a rush to get anything done. I saw tours go by, ranging from the family-oriented ones, outfitted Jeeps that are designed for more off-road trips, or just hop in this metal box called a garrucha to cross some of the canyons and admire the town from above. I love the small town feel of it all, and some of the nearby viewpoints and small restaurants are incredibly scenic. Hi, baby. A volleyball net. Hello. You gotta catch it. Probably the healthiest dog I've seen. Yeah, living your best life, eh? Of course, a little cafecito with the view. Some of the best coffee, obviously, from this region. Part of a complete breakfast here, or dinner. This is the way that the horses kind of gallop around here. Very interesting stuff. All the guys get aguardientes. Alright. What else? Nothing for the horses. Alright, it's the third day. We're gonna do a little bit of a hike today to the 7 waterfalls. Unfortunately, I'm not taking one of these amazing jeeps, but I'm gonna hike up through. Ready to do it?
Yeah.
Alright. Not good. Did we jump? Yeah, long way down. Wow. I'm still busting my ass here. Good morning from Salento, Colombia. Another one of these smaller villages. This one is much more touristic. Very close to the Corcora Valley with the highest palm trees in the world. Obviously a coffee region. Very active nightlife. So this is more of like kind of the active street here, which leads into the main square. The police are out in full force today. Sort of Alright, still a little bit like dizzy from the curves because leaving Jardin was about an 8-hour journey yesterday. So I had to go to Manizales, then down to change buses down to Pereira, from Pereira change bus to get to here. So total about 9 hours to get from Jardin. This is the restaurant I was actually researched and where I'm going to eat. Menu del día. Back to our future days. These are the Willys Jeeps. You see quite a bit around. This one's got quite a load. They can still manage, right? Alright, so day number 2 here in Salento. Actually, I'm staying just on the outskirts. This is actually a really nice place. Kind of very homey feeling. We're gonna do a little excursion to the Corcora Valley today. The highest palm trees in the world. I'm holding out hope that it won't rain too much because it is kind of microclimates out here. So it goes from rain to sun to rain to clouds. So we'll see how it stacks up. Alright, so back in Salento, I'm gonna take one of these lovely, amazing jeepneys. I like this pink one. On this wonderfully wet day. Best seat in the house. Let's go. beautiful mirador number 2. Very mystical today. Yeah, it's quite ethereal right now. Very mystical. You won't find this on a sunny day. I mean, there's levels to this. So. Salud. Okay. We got bridge number 2. Puente número 3. Oh God. Yeah, unfortunately no, they don't allow flying drones here. I would really love to fly the drone. I even brought it with me, so. Yeah, this whole trek took about, I don't know, 5 hours to do the whole loop. Obviously, I think it's a lot easier to do it clockwise because you don't have to go climbing up slick rocks. Alright, so I'm moving on to Filandia. It's about 30 minutes northwest of here. I'm taking one of these incredible jeeps once again.
Si quieres la cruzamos por aquí. Para que...
Pretty dizzying ride, but here in Filandia, it's actually really nice. And this is where I'll be staying, in the Medellin hostel. So we got some free breakfast included. We got the owners. This is the breakfast area. I'm all the way on the 3rd floor, so it's nice here.
Sus damas son locuras que envenenen como el aroma de su café. Soñando entre esas flores que cultivas, Colombia quiero amarte y no partir. No engaño al Medellin de sus envidias, darte mi hermano, vino a morir.
First trying this bandeja paisa. I had the bandeja paisa. Pretty good, very local dish. I gave this little pup my pork, but yeah, 25,000, not too bad. All right, I'm gonna go explore the city from here.
Acá es en el 5º nivel, puede tomar las fotos que quiera.
Okay.
Le recibo la tarjetita.
Sí.
Y
Gracias.
si quiere ir primero al mirador,
Ajá.
es por toda la grada.
Ah,
Y ahora
okay.
pueden ir a tomar fotos,
Una historias también.
como quiera.
Yeah. Okay.
Buenas tardes, ¿cómo
Buenas
está?
tardes. There's a beautiful church here. They said you could see Salento, you can see Armenia, and something else. This coffee mug looks like it's just kind of teetering on this little little stand a long way down. But I'm gonna still get in it. Coffee for days. It's pretty ominous looking right now, but looks like it's just, we have this kind of a clear sky here, so, for now.
Se prende la velita de incienso,
Okay.
entonces él queda botando el humo y cuando bota por todos los huequitos queda como si tuviera una falla mecánica. La vida.
¿En serio?
Sí.
Wow.
Y
Like
este
a
es
little
de doble.
firework.
Este viene con la princesita ahí.
Lovely. So they shoot fire out of here. Very curious about this Jeep. Looks like it has some stories to tell. Doesn't look like anyone's gonna be able to drive it. There's some marijuana plants in there. Kind of funny they have these little micro jeeps you can take around the square. Some are motorized, others you get pushed from behind. Anyway, here's the square here. I still think the church in Jardin is probably the best, but this one's not bad. And yeah, we keep these churches crystal clean. 600 years old, and they still look like they were built yesterday.
El segundo misterio, la revelación de nuestro Señor Jesucristo.
Friend from the other hostel is going to do a little live music tonight, and these sunsets are pretty remarkable here. Thank you for watching my video on the coffee region of Colombia. For my next and final video, I travel to Murillo and leave my final thoughts on what impressed me about Colombia, the memories I'll keep, and so forth. See you next time.